Well, this is incredibly annoying. I made a 20-minute video about this, but my mic wasn't like, I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna rerun this. So, I basically wanted to talk about loneliness and just kind of how I've been feeling lately, and just I don't know, just like the perplexities of loneliness in life, right? So, one second. So, for me, first of all, loneliness, I don't know how I'm gonna like beat it. Like, maybe you don't. Like, that's kind of just part of life, is you're not really gonna be able to fully get rid of it. Do you know what I'm saying? But for me, there's just such a lack of understanding and like connection with other people. And what I mean, hold up. So for me, right, it's like I am a very empathetic person, right? And I want to actually understand people, and not in an egotistical way, but I'm very emotionally mature and I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, right? So I feel like most people aren't like that, and it just kind of makes me not understand how I'm supposed to have relationships, right? So, like, here's kind of how I think about it, right? So, loneliness is obviously me derived from like emotional connection and just feeling like I am equal with other people, right? And feeling that so I feel when I talk to other people, there's just not a connection, right? And I feel like this stems from a few things. This stems from people's intellectual, like just intelligence, my like your basic intelligence along with your emotional intelligence, right? You can tell when someone's listening to you or how you're speaking if the words you say hit on a resonantial level, or if they're just kind of there and like bouncing off and they're responding to what you're saying. Like me, I'm a person that understands and accepts and like resonates with information versus it's kind of just like going in ear one ear and out the other. Like I'm a very intent listener, eye contact. I'm genuinely asking questions that further on the ideas that you're telling me or the problems or anything. I want to get to the deep, like pull the layers back and like really understand what's going on kind of person, right? And most people my age just aren't there yet. So I could be talking and they'll be telling me about stuff. They'll be telling me about their problems and stuff like that. But they're not really asking me about me, and they're not really wanting to peel back my layers. It's more I know how to actually handle situations and make people feel seen, because as a kid I felt very unseen. I felt very ignored, very shunned, very like you're disgusting, get away from me. So I know how to not make people feel like that, and it's turned into just my personality. Like I care about making people feel good. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people, because I'm good at giving advice and I'm mature and I'm not very emotional outwardly, they just think, oh, Landon's fine, he has it, but they don't care to see if I'm okay or not. They don't care to see what's underneath and what I'm dealing with day to day, and that's okay. You know, like I'm not. This is the person I wanted to be, someone who's strong, someone who's stable, someone who other people can rely on. But then, how am I supposed to have in-depth relationships when I'm the only one that gives to the table? Do you know what I'm saying? And I think it's also a lack of empathy. It's like people don't listen to understand, they listen to respond. They're waiting for the chance that they get to talk again versus wanting you to fully talk and understand what's going on, right? So it just makes me feel so alone. Like I was talking to someone yesterday and then I was just kind of giving them a kind of rundown of like how my brain works. Because for me personally, I'm so scared of being my father, and my abandonment issues run so deep, and like my need to feel worthy, and I'm not making people feel how I felt as a kid. So when I'm out in public, right? If I'm in my room, I'm good, but if I'm out in public, I'm not there processing the situation fully. It's like I'm 50% in the conversation, and then the 50% of me is circling the third party, whatever. And I'm like, am I doing something right? Am I doing this wrong? Am I handling this situation perfectly? How are they perceiving me? Like, I don't want, because I understand that most people, they just use me, right? And that's okay. That's how relationships work. That's the kind of person I signed up to be. Like, I can give a lot to other people, and they don't have to give much to me for them to receive that, right? I understand that. I'm always being used and taken advantage of, and like they like the attention I provide, or the validation I give, or the advice I give, but there's not a want to reciprocate that back to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And when they do, it then goes back to the intelligence where it's like they can't actually understand me. Like, I don't like playing the struggle Olympics, but like if you haven't gone through stuff that I go through, I'm not gonna feel comfortable telling you about stuff because my problems aren't surface level. They're very deep. They're very like, damn, that is some deep shit when you talk about it, you know? So I don't feel comfortable saying that because you're not going to resonate with it and you're not going to get it. And then on top of that, you're not listening to me how I listen to other people. Like, I am a very intent listener and I want to make you feel heard. But most people, it's just like, oh, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I was explaining to the person that how other people feel when they rant to me, I don't feel like that if I rant to someone else. I feel even lonelier because it's made me aware of the massive emotional gap between most people. And it's like you can't put yourself in other people's shoes and really get outside of your narcissistic ego. And that's not a diss towards anyone. Like, human beings are selfish creatures, but I feel like I've gone so much further than like typical selfishness to where it's really hard for me to connect with others. And then on top of that, have gone really far into like you're alone at the end of the day and you have to deal with it, right? Like, this is the person I had to become to keep going, to keep being productive, to shoot for being my own business owner, to shoot for making good money, to shoot for being the person I want to be, right? I've had to adopt the you're alone at the end of the day because there is no one else that's going to pick me up. I'm in my room, I'm crying. There's no one seeing me. There's no one seeing my countless hours that I spend into what I do. There's no one seeing me trying to be uncomfortable so I can grow. There's no one holding my hand through anything. Like, my mom doesn't even do that shit because I want such out of the ordinary. There's no one I have that is showing me the way. I'm leading the way for myself. So then for me to continue to do that, I have to just take everything on myself. I have to be like, okay, I got to get up. I got to do it. There's no one else externally that's going to give me that validation. But when you pair that, which can be healthy, with then the lack of intelligence and lack of empathy, it's just such like a separation from human beings. And it's like I can't feel happy and in the moment. I'm always like, because I'm always thinking about my future too. So like I'm always thinking, how am I doing the best thing for my future? I can't just enjoy a moment. I can't just like if I'm with a girl, right? And she's giving me all the signs that she's into me, I all I can think about is what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? What if this? What if I make her feel like this? What if she thinks I'm weird? Like, I can't think of a positive and like accept that someone could be with me for me because everyone just uses me. So it's like there it's like I don't mean it in a way to where I'm being a baby and I'm not like, you know what I'm saying, talking to people and stuff like that. It's just the trauma response of the separation. I'm always just so hyper aware of everything I do that I don't know how to genuinely just enjoy the moment and be there with people and like, just like be a human being. It's like I'm just a robot that only knows how to produce like I can give other people support, but I can't receive it. And I just don't know how to bridge that gap because I don't want to seem like I'm an egotistical asshole of like, oh, I'm so much more mature than you. But at the same time, it's just I feel like I'm so much further than most people my age and I have such a mature mindset. And like the things I think about aren't surface level. Like, I'm not thinking about bullshit and like, oh, what am I going to eat today? Or like, oh, the weather's bad and I'm upset. Like, I'm thinking about some real life shit. Like, I'm trying to genuinely be a better person and break cycles in my family. So it's just, there's not much I relate to. So it's just like, how am I supposed to like people? Do you know what I'm saying? Or not like people, but like merge and like actually have deep relationships that aren't just surface level. And then my own trauma on top of that of like, I can't receive love. Like, I receive physical touch as love because to me it's like to me physical touch feels like love to me because I'm not providing something. You're not asking me for my opinion. You're not asking me, can I do this for you? You're not trying to get something out of me. It's like physical touch is actually you're wanting to hear me for me. You're wanting to, or not hear me for me, but like see me and like sit with me and like you don't need me to give you something for you to be here in this moment with me, right? But most people don't want to do that. And like I feel like the only thing that I can actually that would make me feel like you want me to be with me for me is like a damn hug for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like not even like sexually or something weird. It's just like platonic, like even holding my hand. It's like I'm so of like separated from human connection how I receive love. So it's just like what am I supposed to do? Because nobody owes me that either. Like nobody needs to make me feel loved and feel heard. Like it's my own trauma and my own insecurity of why I can't. But it's just like I don't know how to merge all these things together. It's like one extreme or the other, do you know? And I don't like putting my problems on people of like, oh, you don't make me feel heard and like that's nobody else's job. Like nobody needs to make me feel how I try and make other people feel. That's my own choice to do that, and I'm going to continue to do that because I want to be a good person and I don't want to make people feel how I felt as a kid. But it's just like when you receive nothing of that, it's like damn, you know. And I'm really good at not letting it change my relationships of like I'm gonna now be an asshole or like pull back fully and stuff like that. But it gets to a point to where I'm just overwhelmed of how lonely and how all consuming it is. And it's like, am I ever gonna meet a certain group of people that actually kind of see me for me a little bit and it's more beneficial and it's not just I'm the only one giving to someone else. Like I literally told the person yesterday, you just don't have the like the depth to make me feel seen. And that's not like I'm not trying to be an asshole because they're like, do you think that I don't care about you? And that's not what I'm saying, but it is at the same time. It's like no matter if you logically tell me something, you don't make me feel it. So there's no actual like bridge and gap of like I'll be vulnerable and then I'm getting that something back. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like I have no problem being vulnerable and like expressing myself and expressing this video or anything. Like I can logically say all of this, but then right after it's just gonna go back to the same. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to break it. Like I don't obviously want to think like this, but it just takes a long time, and I just don't know how I can logically get through it anyways because I have to have a strong mindset of being by myself if I want to get to my goals, and I can't rely on other people for my happiness, which is good, but at the same time I also want to explore life and actually have relationships and not just be some depressed fuck that's like oh I never talk to anyone. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like I just like deal with what I can get because I don't want to be fully lonely. But it just gets so overwhelming when other people don't have the care for getting to know me for me. They just want that validation. They don't ask me real questions to try and peel it back. It's like they ask you a question, you give a little answer, and then they're just like, oh, okay, move on. How can I talk back about myself? They're not like, oh, I really want to understand why he thinks this because of this. You know what I'm saying? Or Landon seems like a really interesting person and I really appreciate him. It's just like the only time I get praise is when I give someone something. That's why I think physical touch has been migrated to my number one love language because it's not a love language that I have to give you something for you to give me something. It's like maybe you kind of see me for who I am, you know? Like I only receive positive like anything from anyone if I do something, if I give good advice, if I provide something physical like I clean for you, if I buy you something. It's like there's never someone that just wants to be nice to me for me being me and like me being alive. And like that's the life of a man. Like that is what it is, you know? I'm not necessarily complaining, but I don't know how to merge that with my life, you know, and like not feel like bad all the time, you know? And I can still feel happy, but it's just like there's a limit to how happy you can feel if this is what's going on in my head, right? Um, so yeah, man, it's just really like I don't understand what I'm supposed to do because I know I have a lot of problems. I know that a lot of it is my own stuff, but at the same time, it's a lot externally, right? It's just like the people I'm with as well. And I'm not in the age bracket to where everyone has problems and they're more empathetic. I'm in the more narcissistic age bracket. And it's just so exhausting and frustrating sometimes because all I want is to be happy and for people to see me how I try and see them. But it feels like even all new relationships I get into, it's just like, and this isn't like with women only, this isn't romantic, it's like friendships, anything. It's never a relationship that makes me feel seen. It's just another relationship and another person and that I care about, that I want to help, and they like care about me, but they don't really, you know? Like if I'm crying in my room, they're just gonna be like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm the type of person where it's like, I don't care if I have work at 6 a.m. the next morning. I'll stay up till 5 a.m. with you and trying to like help you through it. But like, I don't get that want for me. You know, I only get the fake want if I'm providing something. So then it even more makes me be in my head when I'm with people of like, am I providing the thing that they want to see? You know? It's just, I don't know how to authentically be myself. I know how to authentically be myself by myself, but when you add another person to it, I can't perceive someone being nice to me for me because I don't experience that. Like, I don't know what that feels like. So, how am I supposed to not push that away too when I do feel it? Because it's just going to feel foreign. It's like, what am I supposed to do? You know, like, none of this is going to change how productive I am and stuff like that. Like, I'm still going to get what I need to get done, but it's like, I want to feel like a human also. I don't want to just feel like a robot and like I don't matter, you know? I don't know how to end this video, but yeah, it's just basically what I was saying in the first recording also. It's just, it's so hard to deal with like the complexity of relationships when you have problems, but you've also been through so much, so you're so mature to where it's like most people just aren't resonating with the information that you're putting out. And it's like, I don't like dumbing myself down for people either. And that's all I do with people in my age bracket. So it's like, am I supposed to only talk to 30-year-olds? I don't know. And I don't want to seem like pretentious of like, oh, I'm so smart and so mature. But it's like, what else am I supposed to do? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just how I feel, you know? But hopefully this video makes someone feel like maybe they're listening or someone's listening or goes through what you feel. I really just wanted to be able to watch this back because it kind of helps release some emotion when I can watch myself talk through it and I watch that back. But yeah, man, it's just, it's hard, bro. It's hard out here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to go through it and, like, obviously try and fix myself and, like, be as best as I can, but it's fucking difficult.